Welcome back to WithoutaGarage. Today we're going to be taking the body off of the chassis for the 74 Beetle project. So here we're just setting the arms on the lift, just on the edge of the heater channels that kind of stick out over the side of the floor pans. We're just going to break that seal. There's some glue that kind of helps stick it to the floor pan. So we're at this point we've broken that glue, broken that seal. I wasn't totally sure if it was going to come up, maybe I was missing bolts or not, but just confirmed we got everything. And as you can see, that glue kind of starts peeling up there, and you can see the daylight. So here we just kind of finished up separating the steering column. Now the bug's been in the air. We're going to lose a fender just because we didn't have it securely put on or anything. You know, it wasn't bolted on. We just had it sticking through the rear window there. And it's going to keep falling. So, as you can see, we're just going to end up taking it off. It was kind of a struggle figuring out how to take those rear lights off. So we took the front cover off, thinking that we could get it from there, but the way you take it off is from the back. There's like 2, maybe 4 8mm bolts back there, and then it just kind of slides up the back. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, there's no way to disconnect the actual housing itself, because the wires go into it, and I didn't want to cut the wires, so we're just gonna let it dangle. Not that that's probably the best for it, but it's what we're doing. And here we're catching the floor pan, so the body's starting to go up with it. So, and there's cables and wires still connected too that we forgot to disconnect. So we're going to lower it back down here, and we're going to remove that driver's seat that's left in it, just because there's no way we're going to be able to get this body high enough to clear the seat when we roll the chassis out from under it. So we're lifting the arms up, not connecting anything, to be able to put these in the windows to lift the body up, the body up off of the chassis, so the chassis can roll out. The lift moves so slow. So here's that seat coming out. It took me a minute to figure out how to take it out. It's been a while since I've removed the seats. This seat's gone in and out multiple times in the 6 months that I've owned the vehicle. And here we are setting those arms in the windows. And this should be it. This should be the final lift. It's going to allow us to slide that chassis out from under the body of the car. And it's definitely sketchy having the car up like this. It kind of wiggles back and forth. The pucks on the actual lift itself don't really want to sit properly on the car. And we figured out one more wire there, but here it is. Body off of the chassis. And it's time now to roll it out. I debated for a long time whether I was going to do this, but the rust on the back of the heater channels is just too bad, to the point where I couldn't do it on the car. I kind of have to be able to get under it to properly patch it. And there we go. We got two separate pieces.